Alright, I'll probably watch this and then I'll dip.
The wrong way. But you are a Terminator, right?
Yes. Cyberdyne Systems model.
I don't remember Terminator enough to have an opinion on this. Yes, sir! W-Shrimp.
We're counting down our
That's
picks
crazy.
for the
We should watch
cinematic
Terminator.
follow-ups that manage to outshine their
I mean, shit.
predecessors in almost every
Let me
way.
down.
We'll only be
I've actually
focusing on
never
the second
walked through
installments
one.
of these
W
particular
Deadpool 2!
franchises, so
I fucking hate
later
Deadpool 1. Cook
entries
up.
need not apply.
Should we turn it round and run it
Fury Max is
We're not saying there's
That's-
no way we're putting Fury Road above any of the other Mad
movie
Max movies.
sequels. Now people do dick suck fucking Fury Road.
We're not saying it's better than Thunderdome. What are we talking about?
Number 30, From Russia with Love.
For
This
Who?
James Bond.
of a female
This has to be James Bond.
photograph section in Turkey, and
I'm assuming.
the help of the British Secret Service.
1962's Dr. No introduced millions of viewers to one of the greatest characters in all of fiction, but the formula
James Bond.
perfected the following year. Unburdened by
James
the campy
Bitch.
excess
Huh.
that would pin down future installments, From
It does.
Russia with Love finds
Where's
Sean
the
Connery's
Idris Elba
James
one?
Bond as a more lived-in yet no less ultra-suave secret agent.
James Bond.
The second
Is this like the worst era of James Bond?
first appearance
Like
of
currently, like is this the least
Spectre
relevant that he's been?
Bond go toe-to-toe
Oh,
with a
current?
slew
Yeah,
of memorable
that shit
baddies
sucks.
to obtain a valuable decoding mechanism. Although light on the iconic gadgetry, the action sequences hold up incredibly well,
Damn.
managing to be fun
Damn.
while losing their grasp on the severity of what's at stake.
63?
In other words, this is everything
Damn.
a James Bond movie should
Sucking the fuck out her
Yeah,
face.
Just he's eating her.
Oh, not again.
Number
Green
29.
screen.
Hey!
The Last
W.
I feel like this one
W.
should be way higher because this is way better than the previous movie.
Yeah, where you like
Swashbuckling
not even close.
Line's first
I've never heard anyone talk about Puss in Boots 1.
shake-up after the
Except for
latter
Humpty
two
Dumpty,
Shrek
that shit's
installments
peak.
produced
Bro was
diminishing
just in the
critical
back of his whole
returns.
life.
Nevertheless, The Last Wish
I have to rewatch it,
more to
but I don't remember
this
shit about
franchise
the
than
first
we
one.
ever
He was
thought
the-
possible.
he was just a
Taking
background
cues from the
character in
likes of
all
Into
of
the
Puss in
Spider-Verse
Boots'
and The
entire
Good, the
life,
Bad,
just
and the
standing
Ugly.
there watching
Puss
him.
in a race against time to restore his 9 lives.
Hey, nigga,
Fairy
P.
tale
Nah, also nah. This shit is.
against time to restore his 9 lives. The Last
He was
Wish.
trying to be his conscience. He said, "No, you're a fucking Tigger. Never mind. There is no saving
Fairy
you."
tale quite literally brought to life through its marvelous blend of 2D and 3D animation, its quirky spin on well-known characters, and its thoughtful meditation on mental health and mortality. It's an unabashedly mature
They
story
literally
with
just-
the courage
you
to treat
can't-
viewers
you
who grew up with the
can't
franchise as the adults
Talk
they
about
now
this movie
are.
without mentioning the fucking
Of course.
Get home safely. Good night.
Number
Big ass
28.
chicken.
Any
Addams
fucking
Family
way.
Values.
Oh, Wednesday's at that very special age when a
I'm
girl
not an
is
Addams Family.
working on her mind.
Dick right here.
Boys.
Homicide.
They're creepy
Damn.
and they're creepy, and there's never
Never mind, she
enough of them
cooked.
to go around. That's what makes the
Oh,
addition
but-
of Uncle Fester's
Titties.
conniving new wife Debbie one of the many delights of this Addams Family sequel. Joan Cusack and Christopher Lloyd complement each other far too well as a couple
Christopher-
destined for
Hello?
That's
death,
crazy.
bringing out the madness
I
in
can
one
see it.
another for a hilariously
That
electrifying
makeup is
climax.
crazy.
Yeah.
But Addams Family Values also brings its A
Hello?
game in the first 2 acts, especially when it comes to Wednesday
Buddy,
and Pugsley.
chill out.
With the siblings turning a
You're gonna-
snobby summer camp
You're
into
gonna
their
cut her
own
fucking head
nightmarish
off.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, why the fuck is he behind her with that?
sense of humor as the 60s TV series to even greater effect.
See, I've never. I like old movies, but I have not seen
Your
anything.
work is puerile and underdramatized.
Go back to the '60s is a little far from me.
Character are the Aristotelian unities.
Charles Addams
Old
would be
Wednesday was a
proud.
fucking animal.
Number 27.
Before Sunset.
Before Sunset.
No, I liked it. It's very romantic.
What is-
I'm
do you know
sure
what this
don't
is?
Like that, but it's really well
No.
written. It's really
Understood.
well written. No, I really. Congratulations.
The authenticity of this second chapter in Richard Linklater's Before trilogy can be
Any
felt
fucking way.
I just-
Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Oh, not this. It's Messi. Oh,
It's me.
okay.
Mike
No, it's
Myers' initial outing as the Bond spoofing spy became something of a cult classic thanks to its enormous success on home video. The increasing popularity of Austin Powers allowed his second
I got it.
Where's
character
Seth
to
Green
become
at?
a
I watched those
phenomenon that
movies for
grossed
Seth
almost
Green.
10 times its budget. Throwing time travelers.
I've never seen any of these
The
movies
Spy
fall
Who
the way
Shagged
through.
Me places Austin and the
Damn.
nefarious Dr. Evil back in the swinging
I've seen
60s for
parts.
another round of laughs amid world domination.
I haven't
The
seen
Spy
them
Who
either.
Shagged Me
Oh.
places Austin and the nefarious Dr. Evil back
Hello?
in the swinging
Titty
60s.
guns!
Shagged Me places
Titty
Austin
guns.
and the nefarious Dr.
Nah,
Bam,
that's
bam.
fucking crazy.
Evil back in the swinging 60s for another round of laughs amidst world
Not the white
domination.
flag.
You think they could... All right. I gotta think of some shit that might be on here. Obviously, Shrek. You think Star Wars can be on here?
That easily. I feel like it could be on there multiple times for the different trilogies.
Both Hero and
that's what
Empire's
are
better than
still
New
Yeah,
Hope.
yeah. I was gonna say, I feel Empire's
Return of
a
the Jedi is better than
raunchy
both of the other
comedy
ones.
is broadened for greater appeal. The pop culture
Or
like-
references are killer.
You like Return of the Jedi more than New Hope and fucking
No, I meant Revenge of the Sith is better than the other two prequels.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Character.
I was like, I'm not a big Return of
Dawn
the
of the Dead.
Return of the
On
Jedi fan.
paper, it sounds awfully difficult to top the movie that
whatever.
made zombies a household.
Yeah, like, it's cool.
George A. Romero
But I think the other two, like, I really fuck with New Hope
Night
too.
of the Living Dead.
The Living Dead movies are so good.
You better screw your head on.
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
I mean it, man. Now you're not just playing with your life, you're playing with mine.
Whereas Romero's initial effort created its most effective horrors through containment, Dawn of the Dead took the fright factor to the next level by expanding the zombie apocalypse to the
It was
rest of the
also-
world.
whoa.
Set mostly around
Whoa.
a group of survivors
Garbage.
in an abandoned mall, Dawn is
Both of the-
arguably
like,
the
both
zombie
the first one and
subgenre
this
at its
one
most
had a
gory
black
and its
protagonist.
most oddly funny.
For real?
Between Tom Savini's legendary makeup work and Romero's
First one was so
dedication
old, it
to
was in
political
black and white.
undertones, Dawn treats the apocalypse as a terrifying possibility,
We're coming
yet
to
somehow
get you,
finds the fun in
Barbara.
it as well.
I've never watched these either.
I don't want to go. I really don't.
Number 24.
I want to, though.
The Raid 2.
I'm a fake movie fan.
Mereka memang pantas dikasih pelajaran seperti itu. Benar itu.
How exactly
You
can you
want
hope
this?
to top a feature-length action extravaganza?
what even is
It's
this?
really quite
Raid?
simple. Make everything so
never
much
seen
bigger
these.
and
Yeah, me
badder
either.
it becomes
They're
an
fighting.
action epic. That's precisely what this
Mo.
crime leaving
looks
the
like a video
protagonist
game.
with nothing to lose.
Yeah, yeah.
Why does it
gives
look
director
so
Gareth Evans
fake?
permission to go all out in his firm commitment to
What? This doesn't look real to you, buddy?
brutal fight choreography. With his mastery of martial arts,
Oh no,
series
the camera
star
just makes it look
Iko
really
Uwais
video gamey.
Oh,
own
I'm trying to think of other shit that could be on here.
Faces.
Back to the Future?
Solidifying Mama as a hero worth rooting
Nah, I don't feel
for
like-
until the gritty
I don't-
I feel like
Uh,
those are all
Number
like the
23,
same quality.
Top Gun.
Oh,
Maverick.
of course.
When it comes
Like,
to
I
high
love this
octane
movie.
action, Tom Cruise
I haven't
is one of
seen
the
either.
best in the
Me
business.
either. Let's go. Skip it.
But it lands
I mean, I feel like the first one was my least favorite. It just kept getting better for me.
Yeah.
instead of the hastily edited, incoherent mess
I
many were
pretty
prepared
much
to
agree
write
on
it
that one.
off as.
I know Messi doesn't like 3.
John Wick delivered a
I like 3 a
surprisingly
lot.
personal story with beautiful
I did think it
camera
was a little
work
long,
and
though.
even better gunplay.
Is it John
The
Wick?
bar was
Yeah, again,
definitely
4
set for
fucking
Keanu
killed
Reeves
me.
and director
The
Chad
beginning,
Stahelski
the beginning
to
is so cold to me, bro. When fucking bums are looking at him on the street because they know the time is up.
Yeah, no. That shit's cold. Like I said, it was just like, it's not that I dislike 3. It's just that 3 had some moments that were just very drawn out.
Yeah, no, I agree.
replicate their success.
Then they brought in
and
the
they
goat,
were
Halle
moving up
Berry.
to the challenge. John
Yeah,
Wick
it's one of the
chapter
moments I think
Wait.
are super drawn
Well,
out.
that was fuck. Boban was in that one, right? For 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when he kills Bobon
to
with the
the
book.
sequel with enough intelligence
Peak.
to know that not much about the
I still need to watch
franchise's
4.
formula needed to be changed. Rather,
Yeah,
it
same.
4 is
amplifies
cool.
our connection to the Baba Yaga by
They're
expanding
making
the
5.
mythology
4 is just the
surrounding
culmination of
Continental
all
and
of the movies,
intensifying the
basically.
choreography on a grander scale. Though he takes a few blows along the way,
This fucking
Chapter
piece of
2
shit.
convinced us that absolutely
blows, this
nothing
man
could
got
stand in
fucked
Wick's
up.
way.
Jonathan.
Fucking Tig.
Winston.
Number 21.
Yes,
Deadpool 2.
sir!
If superhero cinema has proven anything, it's this. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. The actor's natural fusion of his own sardonic wit with the irreverent mercenary's potty mouth and fourth wall breaks made his 2016 solo outing an unprecedented
That was 2016.
success.
I'm old as shit.
Unsurprisingly, the follow-up produced even more satisfying receipts than
Yeah, no,
before.
Deadpool 2 is a
The
good
Merc
ass
with a
movie, though.
Mouth commanded
bro.
spotlight once again, but he's backed
That
up
shit
by a
cooks every
strong
time.
ensemble of accomplices led by
Yeah.
Josh Brolin's
I would definitely say
hilariously
2 is better
deadpan
than 1.
Cable.
You remind me of
But you just hate 1 too, though.
I don't even hate one, bruh. I just felt like, I don't know. It never got better for
What's
me.
my name?
2 takes the self-awareness up to an 11 without
Like, I
ever
like the
seeming
opening scene.
or drawn out.
But I just felt like,
Plenty of
I don't
new
know.
targets to keep us entertained.
I never got more
Plus,
invested than that
it's rare to
point.
find an MCU
That's how I
film
was
with a
saying.
better
3?
mid-credit sequence than
Hell,
this
did you ever
movie.
watch it? You said you were gonna watch it, right?
Eventually,
Like the other day?
We never did.
and
Understood.
it's gonna make a lot of people very sad.
Yeah, it
But
just
one day,
got
your old
late.
pal Wade's gonna ask you to get
Understand.
back in the saddle again.
I need to talk to people
Number
about
20.
it.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
W fucking movie.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes was a
I need to watch
surprisingly
more.
decent reboot of the
I haven't
classic
watched any of them
sci-fi
besides this
series.
one,
Its
and I wanna
origin
watch all of
story
them.
Plot left something to be desired. Incoming director
No!
Matt Reeves brought us something with
Yeah.
Dawn in 2014. He created a bleak post-apocalyptic world in which the surviving members of the
This
human
one was so
race
good.
clash with the burgeoning ape society.
No, I fucking bet. They look amazing. I just, you know, I don't know about you. I gotta be like in the mood to like watch a movie, even if it's hella good. I gotta be in
Can't
the
watch
mood.
movies and not in the mood. Not gonna happen.
That's my problem. I'm never in the mood
By
to watch a
placing
movie.
more emphasis on the apes, the film offered a compellingly nuanced contrast between apes and humans. The movie also had a political storyline worthy of the lead ape Caesar's name.
Whoa.
And it was absolutely
Huh?
thrilling to boot.
No,
I
it
mean,
was like
come on,
Roman literature
apes on
or
horses, anyone?
political shit. This shit was literally just the Roman Empire.
Through the fires.
You calling the Romans monkeys?
Yes.
I mean,
They're not.
Given the momentum, the series would only get better again with 2017's War for the Planet of the Apes. Number 19.
Hey, W catching fire. I don't. I'm digging. I was just about to do the noise, but I won't anymore.
2012.
Hey, we'll see.
Especially since they nailed the casting
Why would
of
I fuck-
Katniss Everdeen
I don't know,
with
Nitro,
Jennifer
I don't care.
Lawrence. But was somewhat frustrating. Another
Adding
sequence being approved by a new
No, that's
director,
fucking
actually prior
sick.
benefited
Yeah, that's
the huge
insane.
Nah, W fucking movie.
of Francis
Nah,
Lawrence,
now I
who, by
gotta
the way,
clip
is
it.
Nah, it's sick. He lied. Nah. Messi. He's just thinking for the Trey Rags video. Nigga, we ain't thinking about you, nigga. I lied.
Alive.
visuals gave the games the cinematic
I'm
treatment they
kidding.
so rightly deserved.
Nah,
that
this
arrow was sick. Mink.
Then I didn't care that much. I just watched the third one. I'd never watched it, like the part 1 and part 2. I did not give a fuck. I was sick.
In addition, this is where
That part one was
started
trash.
to see big picture and
What
incorporated
movie?
a slew of
For
fresh
Hunger
faces
Games.
to make the rebellion
Oh
subplot
yeah.
that much more.
They
No,
just-
the first Hunger Games made me never want to read any more books.
You didn't want to read books after that?
Yeah, after the movie.
You just didn't like it?
Yeah, I hated it.
Damn. That's tragic.
That,
I read the book.
what is that guy's name? Is that Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Maybe. That sounds...
I read the book, and I thought the book was cold as fuck. And then the
You
movie
didn't
came
like
out,
the
and
movies.
Yeah. And
Damn.
So I watched the movie, and I was like, "This is ass." But I also think it's just because, like, when I read the book, you know, when you read
It
shit, you
is.
just like have your own
Expectation and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like
basically.
visuals for everything. No, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I
He
understand.
died in 2014. I was like, wasn't he dead before this came out?
Jesus.
No, he died like that year.
No, it's actually... But I like the second movie a lot. I know I probably never watched it, but that one was some peak to
Second
me.
movie cooks.
Done our mission from
Ma'am.
the beginning.
Second part of the third
Plan
movie
was always
was
to
good
get
too.
you out.
Yeah, part 2?
That bullshit
This is
city.
the
Bro,
Oh my god.
dog, that's like I literally just watched this like a few months ago. Like I watched all these when they came out. I never watched the part 2.
The Mockingjay.
It's just a shame the
Because you know how
bar
Harry Potter
continued.
did, where they did that
They
part
blew
one,
up that building after they evacuated, and one guy was still there. Man,
bro. What was bro's name?
I don't know. The guy with the trident.
Yes, bro. I loved him, bro.
Man, I remember reading his death in the book. I was fucking sick.
Nigga, it genuinely hurt my heart.
To rise in the other sequels. Number 18, 22 Jump
like,
Street.
bro, he died in the
21
water.
Jump Street
Come
was
on.
the comedic reboot we
You
never
can't
knew
do
we
this
needed
to my
back
man.
in 2012.
He has a
The
trident. He's
unexpectedly
Poseidon.
hilarious pairing of Jonah
In the
and
second
Owen
movie,
made for a
when the old lady got caught up in the mist, or when they were all getting caught up in that fucking mist and getting fucking cooked.
Yeah.
Since the high school setting was subversive and fun, the idea
Goated
of
old
taking
woman.
the pair to
Man.
college didn't seem too
Said y'all cannot carry me any further. Hey, that was a W twist. Though. I did not know that in the second one because I read the first book before I watched the first movie, but I didn't read the second book before the second movie. I did not know they were all there to help her win. I was like, nah, they gotta do this shit again. She has to do this shit again, bro. Wasn't she traumatized enough?
Fun at the process of sequel making in a similarly shrewd wink kind of way.
I don't remember 22 and 21 separately. Not gonna lie.
Jump Street keeps going. We've doubled their budget.
I never watched either of these movies.
Guaranteed twice the
Mesh, you watched 22 Jump Street?
Even if
21 Jump Street?
remain tied in those
Never watched either
estimations,
one.
the end
Sorry.
credit sequence at the end of 22 Jump
Name's
Street breaks
Jeff.
it with the hilariously endless slew of fake sequels.
Nothing about those movies looked funny to me.
It was exactly what you expect.
Gremlins 2, The New Batch. This one might be a little
Oh, I see what's a
You
little
can skip
different.
this. This is true,
esteemed
but you can
classic,
skip it if you
but
don't.
hear us
like-
out.
Yeah, I never watched Gremlins.
To be a, but
This is new update, Candy. This is new update, man.
the third scene, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army.
I've actually never watched
Some
Hellboy.
people hated this movie.
Me too.
Though 2004's
I remember people
Hellboy
shitting on this
was the
movie.
most faithful comic book adaptation,
What's good,
it's
Candy?
slowly Guillermo del Toro's creative vision come to life. Hellboy 2, The Golden Army took his vibrant
Messi, you fuck with
vision
Hellboy?
further. Del Toro's signature dark fantasy stylings become more
Yeah, I
dynamic
think I've
and
only seen the
pronounced.
first one, though.
Furthermore,
Okay.
the interpersonal
I was gonna say, that seemed like
relationships
a,
felt much more relatable and endearing.
meshy ass series.
What the fuck does that mean?
You just seemed like you fuck with it.
Of Hellboy and Liz starting a family,
Touch
or
it.
the adorable courtship between Abe.
Not watch
Sapien
Mojo?
and
Hey,
Princess
bruh, we here for the
Moana
terrible
were
list, man.
particular standouts. The sequel also
Who wants to see a good list? Yeah, no, it actually hasn't been. I expected worse.
As we mentioned, never came to fruition.
That being said, we're only halfway through.
Man,
This is like the only questionable one.
yeah, because I definitely do not remember people like this one.
Instead, we were treated to a lifeless reboot.
Mm,
Number 15,
yeah.
Bride of
Okay, I don't care about this. 1935.
Old ass movies.
Cathartic before
Yeah.
Spider-Man
Hey!
2 or X-Men.
Oh, he's not talking about Spider-Man 2.
Superman 2.
I didn't watch
Before Spider-Man 2 or X2, the
Superman
superhero
enough to
sequel
remember.
to end all superhero sequels was Superman 2. Granted, the first
Yeah,
film
anyway.
did make us believe that a man could
I'm not
fly,
moved.
but
Am I too young for these movies? How old are you?
there's
That means that a lot of these movies have been older.
relationship between Blade 2.
Hey.
Another Guillermo
19?
del Toro feature, Blade
Yeah,
2
you're
proved
definitely
sharper and
cooked
more
on most of
agile
these.
for the Daywalker.
Oh,
yeah,
The best
Blade
thing
2
about the
is
trilogy
peak.
will always be Wesley Snipes'
They cook up.
Blade. Fortunately, the second
that
installment
move-
seemed
like
to
that
nail
movie's
his
actually peak.
characterization.
Yeah,
more than
yeah,
the
I definitely remember Blade 2.
Imagine Matrix 2 is probably gonna be on here too.
I wouldn't be surprised by it.
The film also brought
Definitely
back
not Matrix.
Halverson as Abraham.
But yeah, his top 30 movie sequels better than the original. And I was gonna say, you're probably not gonna be alive for most of these, I
Del
imagine.
Toro mainstay Ron Perlman and Daryl Dixon himself.
Most of these have been either 90s or like early 2000s.
Fucking everything in the 1990s versus early 2000s.
Back in the fucking day.
It's Norman Reedus.
Vampire and human societies.
Michael, you mean Daryl, buddy?
It's a bucket full of bloody fun.
Where's his
Damn, hands.
Ugh.
Number 12. Evil Dead.
Yep.
The first two entries in the Evil Dead franchise are both cult
Evil
hits,
Dead 2 is
but the
so
second
peak.
was lucky enough to get a
I
much
love Bruce
larger
Campbell.
budget.
The only one I've watched is Rise.
Better gore and enhanced special effects.
I've never watched a
The
single
sequel
Evil Dead
further
movie.
transcends the original by adding in a ton of horror comedy that cemented Bruce Campbell's legendary B-movie status.
People love these shit stuff.
They gotta
Of
show
course,
that.
its budget is still small in comparison to other mainstream films, so it
And
managed
he
to
got
retain the sense of a
goofy
gritty
Bro.
and twisted reality that
There it
only
is.
low-budget movies can achieve.
Groovy.
Number 11, X2, X-Men United. And all
Yeah,
But
yeah, I
he
agree. I agree.
gets even bigger.
He
and
did
this
so
sequel
much
has
of
the
his own
plot to go
stunts,
with it.
and he like threw himself through walls and tables and shit in that movie.
X2
Fucking Tom
deals with
Cruise.
Issues that resonate in real life, and that combined with the refined action and
Yeah, but,
improved
like, not good.
performances makes for a surprisingly grounded comic book movie. It never gets bogged down by the serious points it addresses, however, as the fight scenes are exceptionally choreographed. And we simply can't talk
They
about
really-
the excellence of this sequel without mentioning the White
These
House
movies really made everybody think Wolverine was the main
which is
character.
easily one of the best sequences in the entire X-Men franchise.
The entire series.
Yeah. Honestly, that was one of my friends had to like put me on. Cause I was like, bro, this nigga Cyclops is a bitch. Cyclops ain't never been shit. Niggas
Bro, that's how they did that nigga in the movies, bro. He always seemed like a fucking loser. But nah, Cyclops actually cold. I didn't know. I'm sure you didn't watch that new X-Men show, but Cyclops cold in that bitch too.
Yeah, X-Men 97. Niggas was telling
I
me.
need to watch that too.
That
What's it
nigga, it's on Disney Plus, I'm for sure.
Oh,
It's on Disney Plus.
W Winter Soldier though, W ass movie.
The Winter Soldier.
still like
So many superhero
favorite
films
MCU
sacrifice
film.
intimate action
I
for
understand.
sweeping scenes of mass destruction, but that is not the case in Cap's second solo film.
Are you kidding me? He's headed for the garage. Lock down the bridge.
Captain America got some good ass movies.
This movie's been compared to a Bourne-style thriller where the hero gradually unravels a mystery, filled with ability
Civil War heavy too.
all along the way. Unlike the first
Even
film,
the first
there's a
one was
greater
good.
emphasis on tight hand-to-hand
Yeah,
combat,
I think the first one's pretty
like
cool.
a much better
I think it's
fit
my
for
least
the
favorite
The Avengers.
out of the three. But I don't fuck with it.
There's also far more personal conflict than in
Bro,
most
that
other
knife
Marvel
flip
movies.
that Bucky does. With the
I hope they show
Bucky
it.
Barnes.
I don't think they are though.
Who the hell is Bucky?
Number 9.
Paddington 2.
How do you
did
follow
that.
what is essentially
Hey.
a perfect film?
Niggas say this shit is so cold. I have not watched it and I have no interest.
Paddington 2 cleared the already extremely
Yeah, I would
high
never
bar
watch
set by
no
the original
What the
by
fuck?
being more
Bro is
enjoyable
just
and delightful.
Oh my
throwing
God.
oranges with his hand.
Nigga strong as shit. Who the fuck is that?
Endearing parts of any movie in the last decade.
Throwing them.
No, I swear anytime people talk about this, they say it's like the best film ever. I can't watch it.
And though Nicole Kidman
That's crazy. I
proved
feel like
to be
I've never heard
fantastic
anybody ever
villain in
talk
the first film, Hugh Grant
Not
absolutely
anyone like I know personally, but like I feel like niggas that like review shit.
consideration.
Indeed, Magwitch.
Like only critic niggas, nobody else.
Gave quite a performance, you and I. Just like the old days.
Big
Not
ass nose.
convinced, the film not only holds a higher Rotten Tomatoes score than its predecessor, but also actually has an almost perfect rating at 99%.
Yeah, 99% is fucking
Mad Max
crazy.
2, The Road Warrior.
There
The
we
Mad
go.
Max series has a pretty simple list of features that make it so good. Crazy action, gorgeous cinematography, and a hero anyone can get behind. The sequel to the first movie has all of those elements in
he's
abundance
Australian.
and takes the story beyond the simple detailing of the apocalypse.
But nothing could stem the avalanche. Their world crumbled.
This is us in 4 years.
The cities exploded.
I think it's gonna take 4 years.
With action that keeps up its intensity.
Oh my
for so
God,
long,
cooked.
It leaves moviegoers satisfyingly exhausted. Plus, it has one of the most exhilarating climaxes ever put on screen.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you, but I'm leaving.
Number 7, Star
Any
Trek
fucking-
2, first to right the wrong. 2.
Yes, sir!
Allowing it the opportunity
All I
to
heard
delve
was,
further
yeah,
into the characters met in the first film. What's more, we're
Spider-Man 2,
a
baby!
wonderfully insane evil genius who was
Yeah,
brought
that
to
movie
life
is
by
peak.
a phenomenal Alfred Molina performance and Oscar-winning special effects.
Same person that made Evil Dead.
In my head.
Sam Raimi.
something talking.
With a more sinister and
If you watch
captivating
Evil
villain,
Dead
better
and Evil Dead 2, you
cinematography,
can
and more
fucking
compelling
really
action
tell
sequences
after a
overall,
while.
it's
Like,
Even if
you
you
go
watch,
back and watch
greatly
these.
improves upon the
Fucking
original.
Doctor Strange 2. Everybody hated that shit, but you can definitely tell Sam Raimi was behind that shit.
Great power comes great responsibility.
It's a trend that the third film couldn't live up to. We're looking
Yeah,
at you,
I'm not a
evil
big
Peter
fan of the
Parker,
third one, but the
making
first
him
two,
the
hey,
best in the trilogy.
awesome shit anytime.
Cool Spidey outfit.
Gonna cry.
Yeah, the third one is pretty good.
Thanks.
Number 5, Shrek 2.
I need a hero. These movies are all old. I think the newest one was Winter Soldier, and that shit was 10 years ago.
The popularity of the first 2 Shrek movies can largely be attributed to their ability to
For
include a little something for everyone. The original's unconventional humor and sincere message helped secure it the inaugural
That's
Best
me
Animated
anytime
Feature
anything
Oscar.
bad
But it
happens.
was
Just
Shrek 2
for
that
like
defined
5
the formula to
seconds.
create something truly magical, turning the lovable ogre into a pop culture mainstay. Taking Shrek
Thinking
to his
Messi, bro.
in-laws in the kingdom of far, far away, it's a sequel that stays true
Messi
to the
for
franchise's
5 minutes.
parody, while also creating an entirely separate
Police
identity
brutality,
for
police
itself.
brutality.
New characters like Puss in Boots and the
The
egotistical
timing is
Prince Charming
impeccable.
keep things fresh, as does an epic soundtrack that could give any other a run
I
for
need
its
a
money.
Hero. Side up in the vida loca. Huh?
Motherfuckers just singing for no reason.
Batman Begins establishes the
Yeah, no, that's free for me. That's free for me.
trilogy, but its sequel perfects the recipe.
A pencil.
And you think they'll save you?
Add in a legendary performance by Heath Ledger, and you have the makings of one of the best comic book films of all time.
Why so
Then was that the second movie?
The Dark
Yeah.
I thought that was the third one.
transcends the
No, that was
superhero
Bane.
I don't know why I thought it was
considered a
the third one.
magnificent
Catwoman.
crime thriller in its own right. The action sequences are mostly created with practical effects,
God, I
looking
need
for a
that
sense
bike.
of realism
That
that no
shit.
other movie of its kind has yet been able to.
This would be
I'd
so
rather have the
fucking
bike
good,
than the
bro.
car.
Man,
Sure.
hey, you can get that car right now, man.
Show us all who you really
Yeah.
are.
Give me cool free
Number
meal.
3, Aliens.
Oh my
I would
god.
know.
Ripley has to fight the
Fuck
xenomorphs
up.
once more in this action-heavy
Aliens
follow-up to
1,
Ridley
like I
Scott's
watched
acclaimed
the
sci-fi
trilogy
horror
recently.
flick. There are
Aliens
more
1 is
aliens,
like
more guns, more
not
classic
that good.
one-liners, and somehow even more intense scares than the first film.
The alien is in it for like a good 20 seconds.
Oh,
It
that's
must have been
ass. I don't
incredibly
like that.
difficult to improve upon a movie that's considered a
you watch the
cinematic
newest one?
masterpiece. Yet James Cameron manages
No, I
to
haven't
take
seen
the
any of,
greatest
like,
elements from the
Prometheus.
first film,
Okay.
Any of the
enhances
new
them,
ones.
and
Yeah, I've
turns
never
the
seen
result
Prometheus
into one
either.
of the best action movies of the
Resurgence
1980s.
was just so
Don't be gone,
garbage.
Alan.
The original Aliens 3.
Number 2.
Yes,
Star Wars
hey, we already knew.
Episode
We called this shit. Called this shit so long ago.
Even though A New Hope
Well, it's
received
number
higher
one.
praise upon initial release,
Good.
the second film
I feel like it has to be
in the
obvious.
space opera trilogy has come to be accepted as the best in the series.
Oh, Terminator.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
try not. Do. Or do not. There is no try.
Its aesthetics,
They've been
complex
very suspect.
characters, and iconic dialogue set the standard for an entire generation of filmmakers. And the story is more intriguing than almost any other movie at the time.
You make it so difficult sometimes.
I do, I really.
I know,
It's one of the
bitch.
highest grossing films ever, and is a memorable picture for
Ever.
many reasons.
Damn, she is dead.
Unforgettable
That is
twist
sick.
in its final act. We're pretty sure you know what we're talking about, and that's
Carrie
because
Fisher?
this film is simply
yeah.
inescapable.
A lot of people
Before we
did. Like
continue,
everybody
be
that was
sure to
involved
subscribe
with
to
the
our
making
channel
of
and ring
Darth
the
Vader
bell
was
to get
dead
notified
now.
about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them.
We got Luke
If
and
you're on your
Han.
phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on
We got
notifications.
fucking Mark Hamill.
Number 1.
Mark
Terminator
Hamill
2,
hater.
Judgment Day. Once again, James Cameron manages to take an already phenomenal picture and improve upon it.
The T-1000.
I do. Yeah, never mind. I definitely do remember Terminator 2 now.
Anticipate this move.
I don't care, we gotta stop her.
The first
movie did you
Terminator is
think was gonna
essentially
be
a stalking
up there,
horror
Brett?
flick, but the second
I mean,
film
I
is more or
said
less a definitive action
Star
film.
Wars. I didn't know it was gonna be number one,
T-1000 is one of
but
the
after
most
Halo said that
menacing
shit, they had to
villains
be
ever.
Terminator.
The CGI that created
I
the
remember
character
hearing about
revolutionized
behind the
special
scenes.
effects
He had to
industry.
run. He had to force himself to run slower because he kept catching up with the bike. Like, my God, he's an animal. Why is he running as
Took
fast as
home
a
4
dirt
Academy
bike?
Awards, which was fitting recognition for a movie that managed to expand upon its predecessor's story while also being.
I actually don't think this is a bad list.
Plus, what other franchise could turn the original villain into the hero and do it so convincingly? We rest our case.
Man, I'm kind of surprised. What movie?
What sequel do you feel
I
surpasses
don't even
the
know.
original? Let us know in the comments.
What's the movies that you would actually put on this list? Because
I'm sure Harry Potter should have been on there somewhere.
yeah, I don't think the first one's the best one.
But if we're only talking about like actual sequels, like a direct number 2, probably not.
Amazing! This is just.
Because I feel like Harry Potter didn't really get super good until
Did
like
you
3,
enjoy this video? Check out these other
4.
Yeah,
Is what I've heard from my friends. I've never watched them.